Oh man, welcome one, welcome all to a special Horton's Corner featuring the manager of champions himself, Gerald Horton, and his guest myself, IWA Flip. Jerry, welcome.
Thank you, Flip. Thank you for having me here.
Oh man, I'm gonna be the guest, and guest on special Horton's Corner edition live, and man, we got a lot to talk about as you know already, man. This LSL year has been full of some amazing angles, some crazy stories, man. And before we go any further, Jerry, belated Happy Thanksgiving. Hopefully, everyone had their fill.
Oh, yes. Thank you very much, Phil. My family and I, we definitely had our fill of Thanksgiving, and I hope you and your family and friends had their fill as well. For my family, yours,
Almost
myself.
likewise, man. So, year in review, man. We're a day away from December. You know, holidays. We got Christmas, we got New Year's fast approaching, so we decided to sit back and talk a little LSL because we're gonna go way back. We're gonna go way back. Oh man! So sit back and enjoy. Jerry, I mean, this is like I said, this is the Horton's Corner edition. So I mean, we said we wanted to go and start with I guess was it lockdown? Right, lockdown is your the main focus at the beginning, right? With salvation going strong, coming together.
Yeah, lockdown was the main focus. He really was the glue that did bring salvation together.
I would
And
say. I mean, let's say it like it is. They came together in the ASL, right? And then we kind of got the raw end of the stick in the ASL. Hey, things happened, and we bounced it, and then resurrected it in the LSL.
oh, definitely, we found our home in the LSL, and we proceeded to work our way up that ladder to get to that brass ring.
Yeah, it was fun, man. It was fun seeing. I mean, when you're winning, people hate. I mean, that's exactly what happens, right? I mean, as soon as you have the gold, you have that bullseye on your back, plain and simple.
Oh, definitely. And when Lockdown did work his way up that ladder, he won the title and he had a target on his back. He stopped being the hunter and became the hunted. And that definitely, he realized when you're the champion, you're going to have everybody coming out of the woodwork trying to take what you got.
Oh man, and I remember the Bullet Club. Everybody from the Bullet Club wanted a piece of him.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he was getting jumped by the Bullet Club. Seemed like every turn there was, or they were doing something dastardly and everything. And we,
Shout out to Shane, the Bullet Club's manager. Shane, we miss you, brother. Hope you're feeling well. Hope you're feeling well, brother.
yeah, Mr. Shane.
But yeah, the Bullet Club was our little nemesis at the beginning, and yeah, Salvation came together. I mean, shout out to DoD and Order because I
Oh,
mean they've been there from the start. I mean,
yeah, they were there from the
so
start.
had a lot of fun at the beginning. I can't leave out your War Goddess teaming up with IOD early on.
Yeah, that was her choice doing that. I was kind of against it, but when it comes to her career, I'm not going to argue with her. She made the choice where she wanted to go, and I'm like, okay, but there's chances you're going to be facing Lockdown and other members of Salvation. You do realize that, and she just didn't care. She said, "Yeah, I'll go with it." I'm like, okay, I'll still be your manager, but you guys want to sell things, you do.
Brought home some 6-man gold, right?
Mm-hmm.
A few cycles, I remember.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, she brought home some gold. I mean, I think she was had 3 titles at one time in one cycle, and I was really impressed.
Yeah, there was a lot going on. I remember the mighty midget Pipsqueak was nagging uh, Catfish John and the Reds early on, and led to him getting flushed into an outhouse. Poor guy.
Yeah,
Oh man, he got
I heard.
spanked. Oh man, poor Pipsqueak, man. He's been through hell.
Yeah, when he got beat up by 3 women, though, that was something else.
Oh, I'm telling you, man. He's just the poor the poor little pint-sized king has been through it. My goodness. Now, that kind of led us to Legion and the Legion cycles because man, that trash talk. I still remember those video clips of him just doing the live promos.
Oh yeah, he those were the good promos he did. They were spooky and freaky in a way, but I imagine that's what they were intended to be. And I tell you what, he had something out for Eric Fontaine. Definitely. I mean, it was just their feud was pretty good too. They had some good matches.
Oh yeah, and then the reveals. And right now, just like I said, I don't have my bulletins. I haven't read it in a while, but I remember him revealing to be Victor Hero,
Hmm.
Chris Hero's brother or son. I forget, but yeah, it was amazing. It was at the time I was just like, oh man, he had to be a member of the Hero family, and I was like, this is awesome.
No, definitely. I mean, he said he
Yeah.
was going to reveal, and I wasn't sure who was going to be under that mask. And then, like, oh boy.
Yeah, when we all heard it was a member of the Hero family, and yeah, for those that know his Chris Hero character from the NWL days, and yeah, it was fun, man. It was some good stuff. That led us
Oh,
into the Age of the Fallen. Everybody kind of it split up Salvation because Salvation kind of was they had taken care of the Bullet Club. So, we needed a little change of pace. So, the Age of the Fallen kind of ended up splitting up Salvation. We went, Age of the Fallen versus Salvation for quite a while. That was fun.
that was a
Uh,
fun one. Yeah.
I remember the annoying little uh, I think that's when they started calling themselves the King and Queen of Tag, right? That's when he broke
Yeah,
into
that
Lockdown's house right after his retirement.
yeah, after Lockdown's retirement, yeah, and then they broke into his house. That's when the king and queen were born.
The self-proclaimed king and queen.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, because I'm
Pipsqueak.
dead. Self-proclaimed because don't add any validity to it.
I
Self-proclaimed.
didn't want that because Pipsqueak will probably think he'll grow another inch or two if I add to that.
I think we already know he adds spacers in his boots, so just to add a couple,
Yeah,
get a couple centimeters taller. But
yeah, get him a couple.
oh man, so yeah, so we've had a lot of fun. I mean, remember the Age of the Fallen also brought us the Blind Bandit and Polly. I remember Polly's little I mean it was just to have a blind character. I mean, shout out to Brandon Madden, you son of a gun, man, because
Oh
you
yeah,
I mean just the way he just never leaving us with a with a sad face, man. He's now I mean I say this and then, well, we won't fast forward to what happened to Paulie, but we'll get to it at the end of the show when we get to current day and age. But yeah,
yeah.
Paulie was a blind character, but she was like kind of I'm assuming kind of like Daredevilish, right? Like Daredevil, like heightened other senses. She could move and
She was a great wrestler. She won matches and was league champion and everything. And Yeah, I mean, for a blind girl, she definitely could wrestle.
Yeah, well written character. Ended up causing some mayhem towards the end of her LSL career,
Mm.
but hey, like I said, he was still a well written character. But so Polly, shout out to she even won King of the Swamp for a while. She, Queen of the Swamp. Yeah, yeah, Polly was doing it.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, now I forget,
Yeah.
but yeah, I remember there was controversy.
And then when Eric left and went to the AWL, she thought she was heartbroken, calling him all sorts of names and all that. Well,
Now, okay, we're live on air in Horton's Corner. Did you really? I mean, you did that just to cause controversy? What was going on there?
well, I did it to cause controversy, tell you the truth.
Just add fuel to the fire. Be like, you know what? Here, have fun with this. Have fun with this.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, now AI shows up. Donald Dump, Ricky Kyle. Whew, my goodness.
Oh yeah.
Did that change the whole landscape or what?
Oh yeah. It definitely did. It changed the whole landscape for everything. And I got to give those guys credit. They hit when the timing was right. I mean, these guys were like a well-tuned machine or like a quarterback seeing his receiver in the end zone. They threw the ball and guess what? They scored.
Yeah, they even managed to take a couple of you know, deep deep in the mud hole. I know Catfish is sporting little AI initials. I know I seen I think is it one of the Stambolis,
Mm-hmm.
right? One of the Stambolis has little AI initials. So
Oh yeah.
they managed to take some people away and a lot of our gold. They got a lot of our gold right now.
Yeah, they do. They're very good, good, talented wrestlers. I mean, I take my hat off to them. I mean, they have their reputation for a reason.
Now, shout out to Sandman. Shout out to Killer Carl, who, in the emergence of AI, have started more trash talk. Have started getting involved more, which is awesome. I love it. Me personally, loving it. And
Oh, yeah,
looks like the GeForce title is going to be the talk of the town. What do you think?
definitely the G-Force title is going to be the talk of the town because it seems like every cycle that title is gone after each different each different time. It seemed like each card it's defended.
Well, I mean, since it's an open title, it challenged every cycle. There's enough people on the Facebook that know about it now that it's like, okay, cool. Now it's to the point where it's gotten to a nice prestigious level. You add the name of Killer Carl and a Ricky Kyle chasing that title. It means a lot more than a pipsqueak. Or
Oh, yeah.
pips. It's
But
like, so that like we've said off air, it's like, okay, cool. That now this title just okay, cool. Let's shoot for it. So so here we go. But shout out to Donald Dump and the six man chase also because he's been on fire in the AWL. Let me tell you, holy
oh,
shoot.
I have a lot of respect for Donald Trump. He's really come in and silence the critics and say, "Hey, I'm going to take this title." What's he do? He takes the title.
And it's we were talking with Catfish and Tim about how many six man and how many tag teams we have this past cycle. We had 28 tag teams.
Yeah, that was something else.
I mean, that shit's
48 tag teams.
yeah. I mean, I was at the bottom of the list, by the way, but here, let me pat myself on the back for that big 4.99 tag, baby. Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
That's horrible, Jerry. That's horrible. You shouldn't be patting yourself. Man,
Well,
I'm a stinker. You know what? I think I forgot it. I don't know what I did.
well, sometimes you have, yeah, I mean, well, flip. Sometimes
oh,
you'll have, like say, we all have our strengths in different places. Like, I'm a great singles wrestler. Tag team, I'm average. You're the better tag team wrestler than I'll ever be. You do awesome. You know the strengths there.
yeah,
We all have
not this past cycle, not this past cycle, there, buddy. But thanks for the kind words. Thanks for the no. You know what? I'm gonna give a shout out to Tim and Catfish, man, because they do very. I mean, in generally speaking, Tim is a pretty dang good tag wrestler, bro. Because I'm with him in the LRW. I'm coming back. I'm coming back, Goldstein. That's why I'm saying it. And
oh, yeah,
Tim's tough, man, in tag.
yeah. Tim
But
really good in tags. I've noticed too as well.
yeah,
Seems like
so
he's got gold every place he goes in tag teams.
I'm telling you, yeah, he benefits from those 5 free matches, so I don't blame him. But yeah, no, so it's been fun, man. It's been fun over this past year, seeing everybody kind of grow and develop. I mean, as as uh as much as I hate to bring them up, I mean, I gotta ask. What are your thoughts on One of a Kind and Bullfrog Bob and him and John's feud throughout this year?
That feud has been a really interesting feud. I mean, I've seen them trash talk. I've seen them do sneak attacks. I've seen the matches they're in. It's like, what's it going to take? I mean, these guys just tear each other apart, and here they are still. They're like two dogs fighting over a bone. It's just like, the stronger the dog's going to take the bone.
Well, Catfish got him this past cycle.
Oh, yeah.
I think they fought in a shark cage match. A shark cage match. I
Yeah.
was like,
And that's what's funny, a shark cage match. I mean, I've heard of some really whopper matches before and everything, like a scaffold match. Yeah, that's a whopper one there. And then you have like a boiler room brawl, which is one of my favorites. But to have a shark cage match, that's kind of scary. I mean, what scary? What do you do? Do you just get in your scuba gear, be in a cage, and then you two fighting this thing, and you got sharks out there looking at you outside, saying, appetizers."
yeah, I'm curious to see. I'm curious to see and hear what that has to what that entails. Uh, I think earlier this year, um, was it War Goddess? No, it wasn't War Goddess. Was it War Goddess and Chicken Legs in that?
I think they might have been in that. I'm not sure who won it. Might have been chicken legs.
I think I remember them something about the dance off and I don't dance and I vaguely remember her just going in there and just like punching her in the face like I don't dance or
Oh, okay, yeah, that was a dance off. Okay, yeah. I think War Goddess knocked her out in that one.
and I think that led to a shark cage match where Chicken Legs I think beat her.
Yeah.
I think that's what I remember from that little fiasco.
Oh, yeah, that was quite the one. I mean,
The
a shark.
wait a minute. You're skipping over the best parts. I mean, what about the dance-offs, Mr. Horton? You remember the dance-offs?
Oh,
the
I
da-
remember those perfectly. Yeah. It felt
oh
like
man.
I was wondering if it was dance fever or professional wrestling at times.
I mean, there's been some pretty corny moments in actual wrestling. I mean, didn't they have like a punching bag like contest and like uh arm wrestling contest or something like in that level.
Yeah, they had things like that going on, and it's just
They've had dance offs before in wrestling.
yeah.
They have.
I believe they have in the past. It was kind of corny, but then it led to a brawl.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah. Well,
I remember,
She hasn't been dancing lately. She's been kind of upset. She put her boobs in the commissioner's face, expecting to become commissioner for a cycle.
and it didn't work.
Like, hey, that's not the way this works, buddy. She's like, well, but they gave her the belt. They
Yeah,
gave her the belt. They gave her the belt.
yeah.
Well, technically she won it, but I still think there's some backyard deals going on right there.
Yeah. I mean, I just half expect to see that in like backyard wrestling or whatever, or something like that. I mean,
Well, this is as close as you're gonna get. Welcome to the swamp, Jay. Welcome to the
yep.
swamp.
But yeah, we
Oh,
had so many interesting and memorable moments like the dance offs there, and so many different matches and imaginations that the wrestlers put into them too.
all right. We've saved them for the end because, like I said, they're still nagging. I don't know how much cheese you can give them for all that wine, but I mean, I'm sure they've had their fill because they've been serving it up all year. What about AAA?
Well, AAA sure as heck is one interesting group. They do well. They are very vocal in what they do and everything. I mean, sometimes they go a little over the top, but
A
what?
little over the top. Get the heck out of here, Mr. Horton. I put
Well,
them.
I'm trying,
You're trying to be PG. Like, come on, brother. Look,
I'm trying to be PG, but okay, the viewers they go way over the top. I'm talking, you know, way over the top.
my goodness, man. I mean,
They
yeah,
would steal, they would steal cookies from a Girl Scout. That's how over the top they go.
I see that. I see that happening. But I don't think it sat very well with the commissioner's staff that they're calling themselves the mayors of the LSL now.
Yeah, they think they're the mayors of the LSL, but I think all they're the mayors in are their dreams, and that's about it.
Now, who's the one that is it the abominable one or time bomb? Who's the bigger threat? Who's
Right now, I gotta say, probably would be Time Bomb.
I thought you were gonna go over. I thought you were gonna go completely the other way. I thought you were gonna say neither one of them two and say Sugar Lips because let's be honest, amongst the three, the Sugar Lips is the best fighter. The
Well,
best
yeah,
fighter.
but Time Bomb's kind of another guy really you shouldn't underestimate because Sugar Lips is the better one of all the AAA. I'll say that. But Time Bomb's kind of got a sadistic streak to him too, which you don't want to underestimate.
They were hitting early summer. They were hitting pretty well. I haven't seen them recently. I mean, I know AI's been slamming. I know we had the influx of LPPF for a little bit. We had IMT come in. Uh, who was it? I know the Bundys came in for a little bit, kind of stirred things up. Shout out to the Diamond District FRM 16, baby. What up? But yeah, so it's been we've had a lot of people come and go, brother. It's been crazy.
Oh yeah, yeah. A lot of people like the Bundys come and left, and came and left, and we get new faces. Seems like every day.
Hey, wait a minute, wait a minute. We said the Bundys, but that out actually rang another bell in my head. What about the Bunny Trio? Remember the Bunny Trios?
Oh,
Geez, can't give up on the Bunny Trio. I remember them.
oh yeah, they were something else coming together, and
Yeah.
they were quite the force in LSL. I mean, they won some titles and everything were a pretty serious threat. You know, I had some good battles in the ring too.
Yeah,
But
that was fun.
yeah,
Uh,
that was fun with them.
what are your thoughts on the rookies? We have Olay, who's coming around now.
Oh yeah, very good wrestler. You know, I'm very impressed with Olay because, you know, comes in and, you know, like every rookie, you don't know what rookie's going to be. You kind of treat them like, oh, they haven't done squat. But once they get in the ring and start showing what they have, it's like, wow, you know, future superstar here.
They finally brought some gold, right? Who El Monje Cavernario and El Hijo de Mil Demonios had gold last cycle. He lost it this cycle, but yeah,
Yeah, they're tough. I mean, I'll take nothing away from them. Put them as singles, they're good. Put them in a tag team, they're better.
yeah. They even got their little female wrestler, La Diabolica. So
Oh yeah.
the diabolical one, La Diabolica.
Hmm.
Yeah, we had somebody come and go. We had a few people come and go. We had California Dude. Looks like he was active but inactive this cycle. We had Pimp Juice, who was active then inactive this cycle. A few others that appeared and disappeared before they could get any ground. Could get any ground. But
Yeah.
aside from them, like I said, we like I said, we definitely got a few other rookies. Shout out to the Spare Times. They came on strong, and so did Crazy Upchuck.
Oh yeah. Crazy up Chuck. He's a new one.
So yeah, he won the Battle Royal this cycle. So yeah, hopefully we hear from some of the rookies some more and keep the swamp moving because a lot of action, man. A lot of interleague matches signed every cycle. Shout out to the commissioner for going a little over and extra for our league and making that 24/7 interfed just flourish, man. That 24/7 talk of the
Oh
town right now. So yeah, and that leads me to where we're at right now, also, Mr. Horton, with this invasion. I mean, we were talking about Polly and her arc, and looks like her arc came to an end now. Looks like her arc came.
oh yeah. That was something to read. That looking at and reading that, like, wow, what a way to go out.
I mean, explain to the fans what happened.
Well, just so I hope people won't get nightmares from this, but this is something that you would see like in Texas Chainsaw Massacre of her being beheaded.
Well, let's add a little kind of a little to the story. I mean, what's happening is we have an 18 and over league in the association called the Nightmare Dimension. And right now we're having a kind of like a crossover pay-per-view with and I'm going to say it like it is. It's going to be mostly the managers that are, interacting on Facebook. We're going to send some of this stuff into the bulletin to kind of let everybody else know what's going on, but the reality is, it's most of the managers that are on Facebook interacting. Shout out to Tommy, shout out to Catfish and Tim, who I know are in both leagues. Brandon and myself are in both leagues. So, we got a lot of little stories and stuff that we're going to cross over. And yeah, unfortunately, that league is kind of a monster-based league. So what ended up happening is they were escorted to the swamp by Polly, and once they were here, they didn't need her, and they just yeah took her head off. So poor Polly. I mean, what a way to end her arc. And like you said, give us all nightmares. Give us all. I don't want to lose my head, Brandon. So no more heads. One head is more than enough for a pay-per-view.
Yeah, yeah. Don't want to lose your head for any other pay per views.
Yeah. Okay. So you know, let's see how this pay-per-view ends up, man. But right now they want Pipsqueak's head on a spike because he, like always, put himself in predicament that he shouldn't have, and whoops. Well, I'm gonna have to hide for the next couple of cycles. Have to hide.
I want to put
Uh,
him in witness protection or something.
oh man, poor Pipsqueak. Yeah, he's in for it, man. But well,
I guess because they're hunting him like something out of Deliverance.
yeah, it's gonna. Oh, but it should be fun. So yeah, shout out to the two commissioners for making this happen. And like I said, man, a lot is going on here in the swamp, Mister Horton. And I said we still got a lot of interleague action going on with the AWL. Um, cheap plug, Guerra de Campeones coming. So let's see if I know the LSL got a couple people raising their hand already. I see you. Oh man, yeah, everybody that's getting themselves ready. So it should be fun, man. Have you you going AWL, LSL, anywhere else? Any are you looking anywhere else?
Oh, to compete at? Tell you the truth.
Uh-huh.
Only other one I'm in is the GAL right now.
Okay, I'm not sure if anyone else is coming from that one, but yeah, I know Will's having a little selection thing, so that should be fun, man. It should be, like I said, I like the way he's gonna narrow down because there's so many managers in the AWL that he wants to have a narrowing down process. I was like, all right, cool. This will be fun. I put my name in the hat. I'm like, here you go. That should be good. Should be fun.
Oh yeah, definitely.
$50 to the winner.
Oh
IWA credit.
yep, I threw my name in the hat too.
Yeah,
So,
should be good. Guerra de Campeones.
oh
Coming,
yeah,
like I said, the teams are setting up, so it'll be a couple cycles before we start it. But it should be fun. Like I
oh
said,
definitely.
I like doing this. It annoys Kim a little bit because I asked for all the leagues totals, but she can deal with it once every half a year, every biannually.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to give her a headache either. They work hard enough already.
Oh yeah, Kim and the rest of them, they really work. They do work hard. My
Shout
hat's
out,
off.
shout out in case you guys are listening. But yeah, man. So anything else we want to cover in terms of what's going on? What are you gonna kick Time Bomb's ass, or are you gonna? He said you can't fight in the LSL until you grow a pair. So at this point,
Well,
show them the two titles you've won already. They're like, is this pair big enough for you? Is this pair
oh
big
yeah.
enough?
Well, to Mister Time Bomb, I believe Eric Fontaine has definitely proved he's got the balls for it for winning two titles already. That he does belong there, and Mister Time Bomb's got to realize that you settle actions in the ring. You can say all the words you want, but settle it in the ring like a man.
And you beat them this cycle, right?
Yeah.
Nice. They got you
Oh
in
yeah.
tag though. They got you in the tags.
We got in a tags, but I got him in a singles match and beat him.
That damn Big Mama. She was. You know what? I knew Big Mama wasn't gonna help you. Big
No,
Mama.
she wasn't help.
Big Mama's. She got her own AAA mayhem going on right now. So
Well, like I said, she was a substitute for BTY, who was busy at the time.
that bum.
Oh, BTY, my hat's off to him. He's a good man and everything like that, and uh, has proved he's a worthy warrior in the LSL. And he's another man you don't want to take lightly.
Oh no. I'm curious. I'm curious to hear your options on this one. Let's pretend we were having. Let's what is it? Let's entertain the Indomitable One's invitation to this Harvest Festival. And if you were picking five LSL wrestlers to be in the Body Slam exhibition, who would you pick?
Let's see.
Imagine the person we're going to body slam is the Indomitable One, because I'm assuming he's as big and as fat as Yokozuna. So we're body slamming the Indomitable One. What five LSL wrestlers would you nominate to body slam the Indomitable One?
Let's see. Big Papa Red would be one.
Okay.
BTY would be the other one.
Okay.
Who else can I think of that would slam that could pick him up and slam him? Oh, Timothy Stamboli would be another one.
Yeah,
So
two
that's
more.
three. So the other two I can think of that would be probably powerful enough to pick him up. I gotta say, Ricky Kyle would be another one that would pick him
Okay.
up.
One more.
And last but not least, I would have to say Blade Runner Sloth.
There you go. Okay. Okay. Now, let's pretend we were having a pie eating contest. What five LSL fighters would you put in a pie eating contest? A pie eating contest.
Okay, number one would be Big Mama Red.
Nice.
Um, number two would be, I would have to say, the Abominable One.
Nice. After getting body slammed by everybody.
Yeah. Number number three would have to be Sugar Lips Roxy.
Nice. Okay.
Number four, I would have to pick who would be the number four thing would be. I would have to say possibly Pipsqueak.
Oh man, you think he can reach the table? You think he can reach the table? He's gonna have to stand on the.
Give him a high chair; he'll do good.
Nice.
And if I had to pick for the fifth and final pie eating contest person, I would probably have to go with. Let's see, who would I go with? This is going to be a tough one. I would have to say Awesome Mina Colossus.
There we go. Okay, that's a good one.
So
Yeah.
that's my.
No. Yeah, the Indomitable One. That's it. Something. Like I said, he's having his Harvest Festival, so we were thinking about that the other night. We are like, who would you take? Who would you go with?
Or
Yeah, but so that's fun. Good, fun to
yeah,
look it over.
you're forgetting what. There's something else they do at a Harvest Festival too.
What was that?
Bob for apples. And I have to ask you, Flip, pick your five that would be in a Bob for apples.
Oh man. Number one, chicken legs peg.
That's a good one.
Number two, leprechaun.
Cool.
Just because I would want to see him on a stool also. Stool also. Uh Number three, Killer Carl, because I don't think he would want to wet his face and get his hair all messed up because he looks kind of like a neat guy, you know?
Oh
So
yeah.
all right, so put him there. Number four, Donald Dump,
No,
just
good
because
choice.
just because it's Donald Dump and for all the talking he does, might as well I want to see him with an apple in between his mouth. So, and number five, I'm gonna have to go with the catfish, just because I mean, he's a league staple. So
Oh, cool.
catfish John, definitely, yeah, yeah. So
Cool.
it's a lot of fun here in the LSL, man.
Oh
So
yeah.
come and join us next year. Looks like Commissioner Kyle is you know revving up to reset the tag in the six numbers. So fresh start. I think most leagues get a nice little fresh start. So it'll be fun to get a whole year points totals and yeah, the G-Force title right now, man. That's the hunt.
Oh yeah. I mean, every wrestler I've managed has won that title, and they say it's the toughest title to try to keep a hold of.
It's the one people gun for the most. I mean, it changes hands the most because it's open every cycle. I think that's the part that makes it interesting. I mean, the other ones are prestigious in their own right way, like I said, but yeah, this one just, whew, my goodness, yeah.
All right.
Killer Carl, heads up, brother. Everyone's coming for you.
Yep.
Oh man, Mr. Horton, anything else you want to add on this one?
Well, all I want to say is I'm proud of everybody in the LSL for all their hard work this year through the trials and tribulations we've all been through, and to not let COVID keep our spirits down, that we continue the game and keep it going fun for, for us all so that we have something to do and, keep ourselves occupied and, look to a new positive year in 2021 and move on forward.
Whether it's the AIL or the or the LSL, like I said, at this point, this is yeah. It's like I was telling you before we started recording. It reminds me of those little invasion, like but full blown like the hell with your league. We got our own thing going on. That's like what in the hell's happening here? Like these guys literally took over, literally. Like
Yep.
oh my goodness, yeah. I mean, everyone, a lot of people, I'll give them credit. A lot of people come in and say they're going to do it, but these guys literally like on the they literally, yeah, darn it, Mr. Kyle, we're
Oh
coming for you. We're coming for you. 2021, we're going to get the swamp back. We're going to get
yeah.
this. Oh man, but it's been fun, man. Nothing but love for everybody, man. So,
Oh yeah. Love for everybody.
all right, Mr. Horton, we're gonna go ahead and sign this one off. Wish everybody happy holidays. Like I said, I try and get a couple more shows before the end of the year, but in case I don't, like I said, happy holidays and keep tuned in.
Yep. Happy holidays, everybody. God bless you. Keep you safe too.